We might have talked about this before because I talk about this with a lot of people.
Okay.
But I do need your opinion because everyone usually finds this pretty controversial.
Interesting.
And get pretty offended when I say this, but I'm just going to say it. Olive Garden is just an expensive Fazoli's.
Trash.
Olive Garden is so trash, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you.
Their breadsticks are great. That's it.
Their breadsticks aren't as good as Fazoli's.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, but that's like the only good thing about it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Definitely Grown Ups podcast. It is your boy, Avery. I think I've introduced myself as your boy, Avery, like 5 times now.
I think you have.
I hope they like it. My original plan when I introduced myself was going to be like doing the Lil Dicky where he'd just be like, AKA your grandma's nurse, AKA like back when he like was first rapping, and he does it a little bit in his album, but that's one of my favorite like Lil Dicky jokes. And then Josh Scher from The Mythical Kitchen does it as well.
And I'm Austin.
I was getting there. We were getting to you.
And I introduce myself differently every time. There's not much to say, you know.
Right. Sometimes you're my beautiful Vanna White.
I still don't know who that is.
I know.
Oh wait, no, you said Wheel of Fortune Girl, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just talked about this.
We didn't just talk about this. That was like 3 months ago.
But the people just heard us talk about
Okay,
it.
well, fair enough.
It feels good to be back in the old recording booth.
Oh yeah. It feels like it's been a long time. Last month we only really recorded 2 episodes. Yeah.
2 episodes in here, and then we had like external ones that we're still working on because editing is hard.
Editing is hard, and it takes time. The editing itself isn't as hard as just being able to actually have time to do it. That's the hard part.
Right.
And it's way easier, and it's a different style video too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's way easier to rep one of these bad boys out because you just have to edit out a few curse words and cut out some dead space, and it's done. It takes like 3 hours tops.
Yeah. Just to make, because some of the curse words, depending on how dumb we are right in the middle of a sentence. Right. And we got to get real good with the editing. We're hoping that we eventually get good enough that we can put funny sound effects in, and then all the listeners at home can pick what the sound effects we use are.
Yeah, so we've had a few ideas. So, you know, a few people have said we should do the classic, like, SpongeBob bleep, which is like the dolphin sounds.
Yeah.
We've also talked about, because I know it was a thing in high school to say the lizard, different types of like lizard names for curse words. Remember that?
Yeah.
When we were in high school. That's what I've been thinking about. Is just have us record a bunch of different lizard names and put them in place of the curse words.
I like that. One of my favorites is from Game Grumps. They have an old bit where I think they're playing Mario Maker, so they just keep dying over and over because it's one of like the crazy hard levels. Mm-hmm. And Danny talks about how that's it, I'm making up some new swear words. And at first they're just like mahogany table, Ralph Macchio, and then it gets to them like naming like D-list Marvel heroes, which this was before Moon Knight had a TV show. Of course, Moon Knight was one of them. Like Moon Knight was one of them. Nighthawk was another one. Like they just kept throwing out random old superheroes. And I really like that one.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, so let us know down in the comments what you think is the best. We'll definitely take it all in consideration. Or if you have your own ideas, let us know.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we want it to be funny.
Yeah.
Especially because we do, especially in the early episodes, a lot of times, we might have said this in the Wilsons episode, but a lot of times we'll take out entire conversations because it's easier to do that than it is to take out the single curse word itself.
Sometimes it gets a little rough.
Yeah, so you might have missed out on some pretty fun conversations. But
not if you're listening on Spotify.
Don't say that. We haven't gotten there yet. We said that a few episodes ago, too, and we have still yet to get there.
Dude, so like we did this as like the whole podcast. We did this as just an excuse for us to hang out.
Pretty much,
You know what I mean? We put the work in and bought the things, and we've been having fun with it, and we want to do more for like the audience as a whole. But we're adults with day jobs.
Yeah. It is significantly harder than what I thought it was going to be.
I'm right there. I knew. I was like, it's gonna be rough, but we're gonna do our best.
Yep. So, but hopefully soon we get more into a routine. We get a little better with it.
Yeah.
And if not, then just don't expect anything too crazy. Just
enjoy us.
Just enjoy us, you know?
Dude, the work has been crazy.
It has been crazy.
We lost a manager.
Yep.
He had to go to a different store, and we've got people sick and just people calling in, and customers are upset the McDonald's is still broken.
Yeah, for people that don't live in our hometown, McDonald's is closed, and that has destroyed every restaurant around it. Now, we've survived pretty well, but some of the others have not done super well with it.
Taco Bell?
They're trying their best.
No, they're not. Listen, I hope that people who work at Taco Bell hear this because they've done pissed me off.
So you gotta meet them in the middle. All right, they weren't prepared, and I think it's more of a manager problem than it is. I don't want to make it sound like we're crapping on all the 15 and 16-year-olds that work there.
That's true.
It's not really their fault. They're out of everything.
It's
okay?
not their fault that their boss is an idiot.
However, yeah, I don't know who's in charge over there, but they need to get it together, because I just saw something the other day where someone posted on Facebook that they went to Taco Bell and there was one girl working, and she said, "I'm so sorry. It's like my second week here. I didn't know what to do, but all the crew left. Everyone just left me here." And it was like, and they're open to like what, 11 o'clock, midnight?
1.
That
Well,
was at,
1 when
like,
they
8:30.
decide to be.
Yeah.
A lot of times they close at like 10.
Yeah. And yeah, so, it's not really the employee's fault necessarily. I think it's more of a management issue over there.
Right.
So hopefully they can get that together.
That was the same day. I was trying to be nice for our crew. You know what I mean? And I sent our good friend Eric and D Money himself to go grab us some slushies and Baja Blasts. And they came back like 3 seconds later, and they went, "They're closed." And I said, "Oh, well, that blows." And then I look out the door, and then there's people like getting served. So it's like they just told Daniel and Eric that they were closed, so they didn't have to. All I wanted was drinks, no tacos. 0 tacos were on that order. It was 2 Baja Blasts and like 4 slushies. Because that's what I had. Like, everybody wanted one. I said, I got it. I'm gonna be Justin today. I'm gonna buy everybody something to drink. Nope.
Not tonight.
Not today.
Yeah. No, it is unfortunate, and that everything's kind of going haywire. It's the same for Burger King too, though.
Burger King's smashed right now, bro.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I had a guy come in the other day, and he said, "I was just waiting 5 minutes at Burger King's drive-thru, so I'm just going to get a pizza here." And I was like, "Okay, all right." And I took his order.
5 minutes? Calm down, bro.
I know, but it gets better. He was justified by the end of the story, but so he's like, "Yeah, I waited 5 minutes, and that was the thing. The line didn't move at all." He was like 6 cars away from the intercom because they were wrapped around the building.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't move at all. I said, "Okay." Now, you know, we usually quote like 15, 20 minutes. And so I quote him like 15. Probably got done around 10. Between 10 and 15. I handed his order to him after it was done, and he points at the drive-thru. He goes, "You see that red car getting their order taken right now?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "I was behind them." And I was like,
"Oh, no."
I was like, "Oh, wow." He goes, "Yeah, I guess you guys are officially fast food now." And then he dipped. And I was like, wow, that does suck.
Yeah, because we're not considered fast food
Right.
because we're a pizza place. You know, you have to cook pizza.
Right.
You can't pre-cook a pizza. I mean, unless you're Little Caesars,
Yeah.
I guess.
They got it figured out.
If by gross you mean figured out means gross, then yeah.
No,
yeah, they
I
got
like Little Caesars. You don't like Little Caesars? Their pizza's good. Look, Little Caesars is the definition of you get what you pay for.
I guess that's true. I never go in there and drop $5 and then I'm like, this is, you know what I
No,
mean?
it's always pretty good for $5.
It's like, oh yeah, $5. It's hot.
Yeah.
Warm.
Now I will say they're like Italian cheese bread things that they got.
Yeah.
Smacks. And then they also, I don't know if they still have them, but the last time I went there was a while ago. They had
Just when I got my new phone.
Yeah, they had the cookie dough brownies with the M&Ms on top. I bought like 3 of them. It was good.
That wasn't with me because I don't remember that.
I must have been with Cassidy one time. I don't know, but yeah, that I like Little Caesars, and plus I'm kind of biased because my dad and my stepmom, they live in Newcastle, and a block away is a Little Caesars. And so it was just way too easy to just go down there. And I always had my own money going down there when I went down there after I was like, had my first job at 16 or whatever.
Right.
So I always had my own money. So I just kind of biked down there, grab me something real quick. Scrumdiddlyumptious,
I mean, that's fair. I'm also just absolutely sick of pizza. So there's no way in hell you're going to catch me at a Little Caesars anytime soon. Or, for that fact, any Italian restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because...
And speaking of Italian, you go ahead, but I do have a question about Italian restaurants for you.
Okay. Because, obviously, pizza and, traditional Italian food are different, right? But it's all the same tomato sauce. And I don't want no more spaghetti. We have Alfredo at work. I don't want Alfredo anymore.
No.
I don't want chicken wings anymore. The only thing that I can justify in my head eating is a sandwich. I'll make a hot ham and cheese. And that's it.
That's it.
Dude, and it sucks so bad.
Now, before I get to what I wanted to say, I do want to say I'm less picky in the sense that I'll eat it. Different places have different style pizza. Fazoli's pizza slaps and is different, and I'll eat that all day long.
You subsist off of pepperoni pizza and chicken wings. I don't want to hear your argument where, well, all pizza kind of tastes different.
It does.
Eventually, it all tastes the same.
No, that's not true. I've eaten way more pizza than you have because you have a bigger diversity.
Wow, fat. You call me fat.
Stop
wow.
It. I literally said bigger diversity of food that you like.
He's fat shaming in 2022. This is ridiculous.
Not everybody, just you.
Well, it's okay. Fat shaming's still all right.
Yikes. Anyway.
Oof. I can make that joke. I'm fat. Oh my God. I finally have something that I can be like, well, yeah, you can't make a joke about it, but I can. Yes, let's go, fat people unite.
And you really earned that right.
Damn straight. Dr. Pepper 44 ounce each hand.
Taped to your hands.
Yeah. It's
2 liters.
Dude, you've seen that picture of the Mexican kid with the 2 liters of Mountain Dew duct taped to his hand. You will not believe how many people sent that to me going, bro, is this you?
That's so rude.
One, it was funny,
Yeah.
but I'm not Hispanic in any way. I'm white as hell. But it did always crack me up that people would send it to me because it kind of does look like a 12-year-old me when I was nice and tan from playing in the pool. It did, and so it was really funny.
That's really funny. How did we get here? Oh, but I do want to ask you about Italian restaurants.
Okay.
We might have talked about this before because I talk about this with a lot of people.
Okay.
But I do need your opinion because everyone usually finds this pretty controversial.
Interesting.
I get pretty offended when I say this, but I'm just going to say it. Olive Garden is just an expensive Fazoli's.
Trash.
Olive Garden is so trash, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you.
Their breadsticks are great. That's it.
Their breadsticks aren't as good as Fazoli's.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, but that's like the only good thing about it.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Olive Garden because one, it cost me half a check to go there. I mean, they do usually have a beer that I like on like the $5 on tap, which is nice. But Brittany likes Olive Garden, so I'll go to Olive Garden for Brittany. I mean, but it's the same thing with like Texas Roadhouse too. She really likes.
I like Texas Roadhouse.
Dude, I've had so much Texas Roadhouse since being with Brittany that I just can't anymore.
See, but here's my thing about Texas Roadhouse. If I don't get the most expensive steak, I don't eat the whole thing. I have to get a Dallas filet in order to actually eat the whole thing. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just munching on fat the whole time. So I guess I'll kind of give that to you. And before I ate steak, I only used to get loaded French fries, the appetizer for a meal. That's what I ate for my meal there.
I can't do it, man.
But the whole like Olive Garden and Fazoli's thing is so funny because I say that a lot and people get angry.
No,
about
you're
it.
absolutely right.
And Cassie has started realizing that Olive Garden really isn't that great recently. And like I'll still go there, and if there's any family listening, I know we go there kind of often, and I'm going to keep going there with you. That's fine. But I just think you could get the equal amount or most of the time better food out of Fazoli's and pay half the price.
Listen, I'm not a big fan of Fazoli's either though, but
really
when Brittany wants Fazoli's, I'll go. I think I usually do get the Alfredo, but I'm not there for the pasta. I'll just cover that. I literally will just cover that bitch in Parmesan. And so until it's a cheesy mess because that's the only way to eat Fazoli's pasta, and then eat my weight in breadsticks because their breadsticks smack. Like
No.
I'll 100% give it to them.
I'll usually get 2 pieces of pizza, and then just fill myself up on breadsticks because it's
so
just
good.
free. You just keep going up there and get more. I do dislike how they made it to where now you have to go up and ask for more, so you feel worse. I loved it when they came to the table with the baskets. It was like, "You want more breadsticks?" I'll be like, "Yeah." And you're the only one that knows that I want more breadsticks. But now the whole restaurant knows I want more breadsticks.
No, and if I have to make the trip up there, I go ahead and just give me 2 baskets. Just give me 2.
Just give me 15 breadsticks, please.
And it's like, is that like a dick move? I feel like it's not. Because I feel like
you're saving them time.
And I'm never rude about it. Like I wait in line. I let the people who are waiting in line go ahead. I don't ever think I paid. I'm more important.
Right.
But like, yeah, bro. Like I'm just saving myself a trip. If you can just hand me 2 of those baddies, you know what I mean?
I do a similar thing, and this is kind of different. But B-Dubs is one of my favorite places to go. I like spicy food, but I don't have the tolerance that you should have when you like spicy food. So I have to drink lots of water. And so one thing I do, and I always feel rude about asking it, and I try to always ask in the nicest way possible. But as soon as my food comes, I tell the lady or the man, whoever my waiter is, I'm just like, hey, let's just save us both some time here. And can you bring me like 3 glasses of water at a time, please? Because otherwise, I'll chug the whole thing of water and then sit there, and it's not even their fault. They have other customers to attend to.
Yeah, they're busy.
They're busy, but I have to wait while they're busy, while my mouth is burning, and I'm continuing to eat because I'm hungry, which makes me hurt more because I don't have the tolerance you should for spicy stuff. And I just need more water. So it's easier just as soon as you get there, be like, hey, every time it looks like I need a refill, can you just bring me 2 instead of 1 or 3 instead of 1? And I get some weird looks about it, but then they always do it and they always laugh at me. So I feel like they're having a good time at my expense.
Right.
And then I tip them big because they were good.
Right. They go, look at this dumbass white guy right here eating spicy wings he can't handle. Like
for real, that really is what it is too. And I'll get a bunch of wings too.
Yeah.
I get like 20, 25 wings and mow down on them
It's
while
because
I'm
we go on
just.
discount day, bro.
Oh yeah, we go on discount day.
Oh, dude, today is discount day.
Is it?
I think for
It's
bone-in
traditional.
wings,
Yeah.
which is fine. Like when we first went to B Dubs, do you,
I remember the
it was my
experience.
first time
It was
went.
mine too.
Okay, yeah. It was
Because we didn't know how to order.
no, we didn't. So it was our first real job that we both had. We worked at the YMCA through the JAG program at our school, and we were like summer camp counselors, or right, that was
Yeah,
our
it was
title.
something like that.
But we had a couple of other coworkers who were talking about B Dubs, and I was like, I like the Tyson's frozen chicken wings. I wonder what real chicken wings are like. and so after we got that, I think it was our first paycheck, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were like, let's go to B Dubs. And I was like, okay. And we went and we looked at the menu, and then we both realized we've never done this before.
Well,
Not
the
only
other thing too was we accidentally went on the half off day because that was before they had half off sizes, and you could order as many wings as you wanted for 60 cents each.
yeah.
So instead of now where you can only get 15, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, they were like, yeah, you can get 48 wings for 60 cents each. And so, but we had no idea how to order. So go ahead.
And also, we were still very young.
Yeah,
so
we were like 16.
So it was at that point in our lives where, like, how many times had we been in a restaurant by ourselves?
Right. A few times, but like not by ourselves and totally clueless.
Yeah. So it was very funny. Shout out to our waitress we had. I can't remember her name,
And I don't think she works there. I never
haven't
saw her
seen her
there
after
again
that,
since that
no.
one day.
but she did. We kept asking her questions, and I think one of us were like, "Would you mind just sitting down for a second?"
She had said something. She was like, because she came back like 3 times to ask us what we wanted, and we kept asking her questions. She'd walk away again. And the last time, she was like, "It's okay, guys. I'm having a bad day anyway, so I don't mind some slow customers." And then it was one of us said, "You want to just sit down and show us exactly how to order, because that's the real problem here." And she sat down with us at the table, and it might have got her in trouble. I hope it didn't. But she sat down with us at the table, and she showed us how to order wings at a restaurant, which is so funny thinking about now.
It is so funny. Because now we go there and we're just like 74 of these, please.
Yeah. But
That's back when I used to eat teriyaki wings.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't do it anymore. I don't like
Gross,
teriyaki
dude.
sauce. Now I get the mango habanero, and that, dude, just the thought of mango habanero makes my mouth wet.
see, that's how I am about orange chicken and buffalo medium.
Did you hear that they got a Dorito wing right now?
I did see that.
I
I
got
almost tried it. Is it good?
Oh, I have no idea.
You haven't tried
I
it.
don't pay for Spotify because broke bitch. But I keep getting an ad for it, and I think it sounds pretty good, but
Yeah, it does sound pretty good. I think we were there when they had it. Me and Cassidy went, because we went recently, like within the past few weeks.
oh, I haven't been to B-Dubs since your birthday.
Wow, that's sad, dude. It's almost my birthday again.
I know. I go once a year.
That's sad, dude.
It's because Brittany always wants Texas Roadhouse. No, I give her a lot of shit for that, and she doesn't like it.
No, but yeah, that is really funny though. I do so vividly remember that day of the first time being in B-Dubs, which again is just so funny because it's so awkward. And it should be so embarrassing that happened to us.
But she was such a good waitress. She didn't make us feel stupid.
Right, she just sat down. She was very nice, and I accidentally got Asian zing that day because we didn't know what we did.
Yeah.
And that was gross. I'm not a big fan of Asian.
I don't
zing.
either. Brittany does though.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that like Asian zing. It's not me though.
I don't like Asian zing at B-Dubs, but if you buy like sorry. But if you buy the like 3-pack at like Walmart, it's pretty good.
It's the same sauce.
It tastes different.
If you say so.
I'm just saying.
You know, Walmart now has all of their sauces.
Yeah. Every time I go, I buy a thing of mango
Slaps.
habanero. Mango habanero. If you are not somebody who can handle spice, grow up. Learn how to handle spice. Buy yourself some mango habanero and be happy. Just like,
Dude, you're calling Cassie out so hard right now because she thinks their honey barbecue is spicy.
dude, listen. Do you think I woke up one day and just became Spice Lord? No. It took months of training and mango and habanero peppers.
Mango habanering.
Yeah. I ate peppers and other dumb things for entertainment of others until the point where my mouth just said it's not that spicy anymore. And then, I mean, that first day we went to B-Dubs, you went, "Bet you won't get the spiciest sauce." I said, "But just to prove a point." Then I ate them and said,
Tasty.
"All right."
Yeah, they're pretty good.
So now mango habanero, which is like 4 from the top, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god,
It's 3 or 4.
it smacks so hard. It's perfectly spicy. It's perfectly sweet. It's the ultimate sauce. I could put it on everything.
That's buffalo medium for me, dog. It's the perfect spiciness. It's the perfect taste. I wouldn't say sweet taste.
Dude, it's so
It's the perfect amount of vinegar.
yeah, I can't do
I knew
buffalo
you were gonna
sauce.
say it.
Like our buffalo sauce at work, our buffalo medium, it's not bad. Cuz
Yeah.
it is a little sweet, but the B-Dubs, I've even tried like the other buffalo, like when they brought back like original buffalo and all that other stuff. Can't do it. Trash.
That's sad.
I know. I just can't. We've been to Bing. Have you been to Wings, etc.? Or we
Yeah.
went together that one time.
Yeah. I've been there a few times.
I've only been twice.
It's just okay.
Yeah.
Because the time we went together, that was the day we did get their hottest wing there, which is a little bit spicier.
A little bit spicier. Not too much more, though.
And we ate it in one bite, and you were fine because you do this all the time. But I about had a heart attack and died.
It was pretty funny. They do have fried mushrooms there, which is
Yeah, that's pretty gross. Yeah.
muy bien. Oh, dude, I love fried.
Yeah, muy gross. Yeah.
Dude, Kerrigan's gonna text me after this episode and be like, "Why do you guys do a podcast together? Austin doesn't like anything." I'll be like, "Dude, that's part of the fun, bro." He does every time like a tier list comes out. He goes, "Dude, what is Austin thinking?" I go, "I know, I know."
Look,
I love it
just-
though. I love it.
I just have better opinions than you guys. I don't know what to tell you.
You hear that, Kerrigan? He's calling us out. Me and Kerrigan are starting a podcast.
Okay.
No, see,
Called
that's
the Naga's Good podcast.
but no, I think that's why a lot of people do like listening to us is because of how different we are.
Mm-hmm.
But then you say some trash opinions like Adventure Time wasn't that good. And,
It wasn't.
dude, people were with pitchforks. I had to keep them outside of your house. Like I had to like. Keep
Oh,
taking
really?
Them. Yeah, dude. It was
Look, I don't get the Adventure Time thing. It's so
good.
overrated.
no, it's such a good romp. It's so much fun.
It's literally made for adult children.
Yeah. What are we?
I know.
What is this podcast built around?
I know, but
Your argument is so. You didn't realize you had made a trash argument until it came out of your mouth, and then you said,
no,
"Oh,
I still stand by that. That's what it's made for.
dude, it's so good."
Yeah.
Listen, it's not like Steven Universe, but
It's way better than Steven Universe.
I'm
You're
just
right.
kidding. I've never seen that. I'm not gonna talk crap about a show I haven't watched.
I've watched it. It's trash.
Oh, okay.
I watched the whole first season, and it's trash.
There are like 6 seasons, aren't
Yeah,
there?
I watched the whole first one and wish I didn't. I don't have to go any further than that.
I guess that's true.
It's so bad.
Like I haven't with WandaVision.
And that's very disappointing.
Listen, I'm getting there. Maybe eventually. I don't know. Eric at work keeps getting mad at me because he told me to watch a couple of animes like I don't know, a year and a half ago. Still haven't watched them.
You know, maybe this will encourage you. I mean, I didn't watch it. I can't. I don't think I can. But I gave it a real attempt. I attempted to watch JoJo. Did I ever tell you that?
No?
I attempted.
What do you mean attempted?
I watched the first 2 episodes.
That's not an attempt.
That's a very good attempt. It was.
No, it's not.
That's
saying
not. It's non-consumable for me.
You said, okay, I'm gonna watch the first episode. Oh, he's a vampire. That's all that happens in the first episode. He becomes a vampire.
But it's like,
he kills Danny DeVito.
I just don't like. I can't. It's too cheesy, and like, it's too cheesy.
No,
I don't know.
That's why it's so much fun.
It's too cheesy this time. It's
Guys,
just too cheesy.
Leave it in the comments below how you feel about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because it's one of my favorite animes.
Like, I know I can't argue very hard that it's a bad show. Okay, I can't.
You watch the first 2.
I know
episodes.
that's what I'm going. That's what I'm about to say. I'm giving you credit. Credit's due. I can't complain that bad because I love The Office, and I tell everybody all the time you have to get through the first season to like The Office. And a lot of people have told me that it's kind of the same with JoJo's. You kind of got to get through the first like 5 or 6 episodes, maybe more, and then it gets better.
Listen, I'd rather you be a part skipper. You can just skip part 1 and 2 if you want.
I don't know if I can do that.
Just watch.
Story matters to me.
Do you want me to give you a quick rundown?
No, don't spoil it.
You're not gonna watch it.
Yeah. No.
A slightly homosexual vampire is bad guy. He dies. He comes back,
as most vampires do.
and that's part 3. That you're caught up. There's like the Aztec gods, but that's
the funny thing about you keep talking about the vampire is that's the. I don't even really remember who you're talking about.
Dia. The blonde guy. Did you watch it?
So JoJo's not a vampire.
No. Well, kind of.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Well, see, you didn't finish the first season, so you don't know what happens. Ridiculous.
It's just too
Honestly,
cheesy,
ridiculous.
man. Like the very beginning of the first episode, when he like runs up and he saves the girl, and he's like, "Do the right thing," whatever he says.
Are you watching it in English?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I can't watch subs.
Oh no, the dubbed is really bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching it.
I tried to get Brittany to watch it with me, and so we watched the dubbed, and I was losing it.
His stupid little voice,
how
dude.
how funny it is.
It's not funny.
English.
It's cringy,
Dude, it's so funny.
I do the right thing no matter what, even if it means I sacrifice myself, or whatever he freaking says when he gets beat up.
Oh,
It's just not my thing, dude.
dude. I'm not one of those people that are like, "Oh, you watching it in English? What?" Because, like, honestly, if I'm gonna watch an anime, I'm going to watch it in English. I don't have the time to just 100% focus on one thing, with the exception of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Because when they speak English, but they're Japanese speaking, they don't use the words right, and it's funny. Hey, baby. So funny.
I don't know. My thing is why I don't know if I could ever watch a sub is because the animes that I will ever be able to actually watch the whole thing of are ones with lots of action.
Yeah, you got to chameleon eye it.
And yeah, I can't. I'm unable to do that.
Yeah, no, it's hard. Like,
and I've had subtitles on like my whole life. Netflix ever since I was a small child and was, in my bedroom watching things I wasn't supposed to watch on Netflix, like stand-up comedy specials.
He's just kidding, Deborah. That never happened.
Right. But I would subtitle it with the volume at 2.
Right.
And so it's like I use subtitles all the time, but there's something different about anime. It's too much going on that it almost just hurts my head to also try to read subtitles. It's got to be in English.
I've learned that it's easier on a smaller screen. So
enough.
like if you're watching on your phone or maybe like your laptop, way easier than trying to watch it on a TV.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I'm not one of those guys that say you have to watch it in sub. Just watch it however you want to watch it and enjoy it.
But
Also,
that
make
last
it
part
past
is the
this-
hardest part about JoJo is enjoying it.
Just make it past the second episode. You probably didn't even make it to the second episode.
No, I watched the whole first episode, and then I halfway watched the second episode while on Instagram at the same time.
That doesn't count. You're on Instagram.
That does count.
You're missing the visual.
The visual doesn't matter. Nothing's happening.
Yes.
They're walking around a big, tall mansion and talking in squeaky voices.
I'm pretty sure. Doesn't the mansion burn down in the first episode?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I can't remember either. It's been a while since I watched it.
I don't think so. I don't think it did. This
Maybe-
is your show.
Maybe that's way later.
Swear to God.
Dude, I can't remember. Have you watched Demon Slayer or
No,
Jujutsu
not yet.
Kaisen?
I do want to watch Demon Slayer.
I was told that's the two that Eric has been trying to get me to watch is Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen.
Are they dubbed though?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't know if Eric seems like the kind of guy who would lie about watching subbed and talk about how you have to watch it sub, but then watched it in English the whole time.
Yeah, he definitely
just
comes
just
off
to
that
meme
way.
on you,
Yeah.
because that's the kind of trickster that Eric is. To get a little character profile of him real quick, he doesn't lie about anything important. Like he's always very honest and like will own up to mistakes and stuff.
And a very good employee.
Yeah, but if it's something very minuscule, like watching an anime and dubbed or sub, he will lie his ass off to tell you that you have to watch it in Japanese. Well, the whole time he's watching it in English. But I'm not sure. No, I'm pretty sure he watches it in Japanese because he was talking about like new My Hero stuff before the episodes were dubbed. So
I do need to watch the second half of that season if it's dubbed.
I still need to watch like anything after season 3.
For real, you really do. That's so infuriating that it's the one that I actually like and you won't finish it.
It's not my fault.
It is your fault.
No, I have other things.
Whose fault is it?
I have other things going on.
You say so.
I have to replay Borderlands 3.
No, you do not.
My brain said so.
No. No.
You
Why don't
want-
you play Minecraft with us instead?
Because I don't like Minecraft. I only play Minecraft to play with you guys.
Yeah, play with us.
I just
you and Brittany can join me in Cassie's new realm.
Okay.
I have a skeleton spawner with a kill chamber.
nice. I'll just build me a new little fishing chamber. I'll just go fishing.
That's
That's
fine.
all I do.
If you would not do that and you would do other things, it'd be much more fun for you.
No, because then I go do other things and then I die and lose all my
Well, but like help me make some farms or something.
I don't know how to do that. Redstone doesn't make any sense.
I don't use very much redstone when I'm making farms.
Very much.
I use very little. Yeah, lots of just pistons, and
Those are all redstone.
yeah, but like, it's not like I'm making a huge like intricate thing. I am going to on the moss farm on the big server, but it's a moss farm that is primarily converted to, which I don't need any moss, so I'm just going to convert all of it to bone meal.
Oh, okay.
But it runs off of bone meal. So what it does is you have double stone generators on each side. It generates stone coming in, and then it bone meals the one piece of moss from the bottom. The moss spreads, and then the stones crush it and it falls through. The cool thing about it is your storage system, you can loop it to where it replenishes itself basically, and then it keeps doing that until it's so full in the system that then all the extra is what you collect. So it literally fills itself up on bone meal, so it keeps going through the system, and then all the extra is actually what you get to keep. So you never have to put bone meal ever again in the system.
Interesting.
Yeah, and you have plenty of bone meal.
That's cool.
I want to do it, but nobody ever gets on the server anymore. So I don't know if I will or not. I might just focus on me and Cassidy's world
Just for now, yeah.
and then eventually do it on that world.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I went through the awful time of taking of villagers across ice spikes and then up a mountainside to make a village breeder.
Oof.
And my next task is to make a village trading area with an iron farm in the middle, kind of like what Daniel and Gabe have, or I think it's Gabe's.
We're gonna have to. Yeah, it's Daniel and Gabe. I think Gabriel does the logistics of it, and then Daniel makes it pretty.
Right.
We're gonna have to show the listeners at home sometime our little Minecraft world that we've got.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'll have to
Actually, get on.
Well, I'll have to censor a certain thing at my house.
Oh yeah, you have to blur it out. Just cover it in white wool all around.
Yeah, nobody
just to
will
blur
know.
it in
Just
the
have a
sky.
huge cylinder. I have a giant penis on top of my house from.
Why do we have to censor it if you're just gonna say it anyway?
Because I think you can say penis, you just can't show a penis. But Mr. Alex Wilson built a giant dick on top of my house, and it stayed there ever since. It shoots fireworks.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I might just focus on ours. But you and Brittany can join ours and start over with us.
Brittany probably would really like that.
It's fun starting over. Not really, but kind of.
No.
Right now I'm in the hard part where last time it was so easy for us to get to late game because everyone else made the villagers happen and get the right trades and and I have to do that all by myself now, and I've never really done that before, and so it's infuriating.
So you're learning like a lot of new things. So
yeah, everything I've done in this world so far is brand new. Like before I did anything else, we don't have any houses made. We live in the side of a mountain, and I have a bunch of pigs, chickens, and cows, and then going down behind them is their equivalent of their food, so I can breed them and have endless amounts of food. Nice. And I've never been a farmer starting off in a world, and then
that's like the one thing that I'm good at.
Right? Yeah, I never do that.
I'm really good at like keeping up with feeding everybody playing, but then eventually people automate it, and then there goes my fun.
Yeah. And then the next thing I did, other than strip mining, which you always kind of do that in between, so I don't really count that. The next thing I did was enchanting table, and I never do it that early.
Oh,
and
true.
then as I was doing that, Cassidy came across the skeleton spawner way down, and so I made my first kill chamber with the skelly spawner.
Hell yeah, that's good.
And
bone meal and arrows and
yes, and it produces a lot too.
Nice.
Like it's not very efficient compared, but for just 2 people on a server, it gives us plenty.
Excellent. Yeah,
I do have to rewire some things, so I burn all the bows out of the system because bows don't stack, so it just fills up all your chests.
Oh, true.
So I need to burn all the bows somehow, but not somehow. I know how now. I talked to Astrid about it.
Nice.
So I know how. I just got to do it. But yeah, and then now village breeder. Never in my life have I done that, and that is so infuriating.
Oh yeah, I've heard it's way harder on Bedrock than it is on Java.
Beds don't go up, or beds. Listen to me. Boats don't go uphill. Even if you slab it out, it doesn't go uphill. What I literally had to do, I could do mine carts, but I don't have any iron. That's the other thing too, is we're in an ice biome, and I guess it's way harder, no matter what level you're at, to find iron in those. And it goes 15 to 2,000 blocks every direction. We have ice spikes surrounding us, our whole island.
Oh no!
In every direction, like 2,000 blocks, and it's infinitely harder to find iron there. So I couldn't make rails, which is the super easy way to do it. So I had to go to a village that, when you guys saw us playing that village, we ran way far away from there. I had to go back to that one. travel. I had to travel around 500 blocks
Mm-hmm.
to go to that one. Get them on a boat. Getting them to my island was the easy part because boating over ice is quick. It's not easy turning wise,
But
but
it's
I
fast.
yeah, but I had to get him down, and then to get him uphill, and we're on a mountain, so to get him uphill, you have to first
Wait, one more time.
to get him uphill. What? Are you gonna make fun of the way I say hill?
It's just adorable. It's
Guys,
like
he just ruins everything, doesn't he? By making fun of me. Rude.
uphill.
Anyway, the first problem I encountered that I didn't know existed is packed snow. You can't boat through it. So I had to remove snow. And then you also have to water. You have to grab the boat that they're in by a lead, pull them along the ground slowly. And then to get them uphill, you drop water at the top of the hill and you have to pull them up the falling water. It's terrible.
Oh no.
It's terrible. I got two. They're in my breeder, and I have a good system to get them out of the breeder. So I'm just gonna wait until I have enough iron to make some rails to get to my where I want my iron farm at. But dude, it is not fun. I'm a total noob at it. And
That's
it is
a
not
big
fun.
oof.
Yeah, that's probably not even very fun to listen to. But I'm just
No,
frustrated.
I'm sure people will appreciate the frustration that you have
Yeah,
because the people at home do this for fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
Some of them.
Yeah, they're like, dude, what do you mean? I got 77 villagers spawned different locations. I breed all of them.
I put all the villages.
I build all of the villagers.
Yeah. No, but it is definitely not very fun. And it's just excruciating because like everything else is pretty fun, but it's when you have to do the inconvenient things to make things more convenient is when you're like, wow, I don't want to play Minecraft for a few weeks.
Dude, you gotta install a couple of mods on that baddie.
See, I should, but I don't know if I'm going to.
Dude,
Not on ours.
the
Maybe I'll
hammer mod is so good.
going right down.
Well, because if you I've explained this to Austin before, but I want to let you guys know what it is. It's a hammer. Okay?
Yep.
That when you break a block, every block that touches it also breaks. So not only above, below, to the left and the right, but also diagonally. So it's a 3x3 square that you just completely mine. And they're super cheap to make. I think the diamond one is actually super expensive. I think you need a block of diamond, but the wooden one is like 2 wooden planks. And you can get to bedrock in no time. Just
See,
so
that's
nice.
That's cool. But the one we're doing now, I just want it to kind of be pretty authentic, pretty vanilla.
No, that's very true.
But I do
yeah.
want to eventually add some mods to Minecraft. I think it'd be really fun.
Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that'll be my. Oh, was that me?
Yeah, it was you. Yeah. Mine's on the seat, so it doesn't vibrate really loud.
And it's probably J.C. Penney's telling me that they've got another sale going on right now. But I think maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll host the next realm, and I'll just throw silly mods on it and see what we can get done.
Realms are like I think $8 a month.
That's affordable. I think I could do that.
I think I don't remember what I'm paying now. It's kind of dumb for me to pay with me just for me and Cassidy, but it makes it so much easier because otherwise she'd have to log me on just to get on herself. So
yeah, I mean I don't pay for my music listening app, so maybe I'll pay for Minecraft instead.
Play for Minecraft instead. It's really fun playing with Cassidy. It's funny how invested she's kind of become in this.
Yeah.
Is it became or become? How invested she's become?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that works.
It's interesting how invested she's become in this because
she doesn't play anything else, right?
And she still has her moments where it's like it would be so much easier for her if she'd ever played any video game ever before on certain things. But
Such as
but
moving and turning at the same time.
yeah, but no, she's gotten a lot better. She's our cave diver right now. She's cave diving and mining. She's bringing back all of our iron while I use it.
Nice. Dude, that's something I never thought would be a problem. Like in my head, like moving and turning is
Right.
second nature, right?
Uh-huh.
But then like when my little sister tries to play a video game,
Yeah.
like a first person
Or like
shooter,
watching the wives play, like Call of Duty. Which
no,
Brittany's
Brittany,
fine.
No,
Brittany's
me
fine.
and Brittany played through like Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 back in the day. She got it. We play Deep Rock Galactic together now.
Yeah.
Oh, that game's so much fun. I wish you could play it with us.
I wish I could too.
But yeah, it's so funny because I'm like, yeah, you just move with the left stick. And they're like, oh, okay. And then something will hit them from behind. And I'm like, what was that? Turn around. And then they like try to walk in a whole circle. They won't use the right stick. And then they'll stop moving. And then they turn.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just do both at the same time. And they're like, I can't do that. It's so funny, though.
Yeah. No, it is pretty funny. I remember the times that me and Malachi did 2v2s when I was living with him in Brooklyn, and Cassie would be over, and we'd go around. I think it was Black Ops 4 at the time.
Gross.
Or it might have been, yeah, it was Black Ops 4 at the time. I liked Black Ops 4. Black Ops 3 was crap. Black Ops 4 was good again.
Gabriel will murder you.
For saying that?
Oh,
he likes 3, doesn't he?
He doesn't like 3's multiplayer, but
He likes 3 zombies.
He will die. He will die on that hill because
No.
he'll throw down. He's like, Gobblegums is so good. And
Dude, he's the only person in the world on that hill.
No, I think most of the top like Black Ops Zombie streamers like Black Ops 3.
No, I don't. That not the people that I watch. Because I used to watch a lot. Not anymore because I don't really play Call of Duty much anymore. But I used to watch a lot, especially the Black Ops. Or all the zombie stuff because of all the Easter eggs.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe, though.
Black Ops 2 was my favorite.
Yeah, Black Ops 2 was good. I never owned Black Ops 2, but I played a lot of it with Malachi.
Cold War Zombies was a lot of fun, too.
They brought it back.
Yeah, they brought it, and then it's kind of lost right now, but...
Yeah, I mean...
See, I've been wanting...
They focused on Vanguard, and Vanguard poopy.
Trash.
Yeah,
I keep getting free guns from it, though. Because
really?
I pay for Amazon Prime. And if you guys don't know this at home, if you pay for Amazon Prime, there's a hidden bonus that you get called Prime Gaming, where you can get free games every month and like free in-game stuff.
They just don't advertise it.
No, they don't. Which a lot of it, like, I don't use a lot of it because it's like, oh, you want something for 7 days to die? I'd rather like never play it.
7 days.
Yeah, I'd rather never play a video game than have to play 7 days to die. But right now they got a deal with Call of Duty, so I keep getting like legendary blueprints for it.
Interesting.
And then
for a game you'll never play.
No, because it also counts for Warzone.
Oh, okay.
Which now I also don't play Warzone, but Gabe and Daniel's friend Sam, who wants to come on the podcast, by the way, he was very adamant about it.
Okay. Maybe.
He uses my profile to play with them because he can't remember his PlayStation login because he's an idiot. So he just
shout out to you, guy.
Yeah, shout out to Sam. So he uses my account, and so I was like, let me know if these guns are good, and they're like the meta guns right now that they keep releasing in these packs. So that's pretty cool.
He's having fun. Have you seen?
I got Far Cry 4 for free the other day because of Prime Gaming.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
I like Far Cry. Did you not like Far Cry 4?
I liked it the first time I played through it, but then you try to play it after you beat it, and you're like, oh, yeah.
I mean, I haven't played it since... Oh, shit. I haven't played it since, like, 2014.
That sounds right. No, it was later than that.
No, it came out in 2014.
Far Cry 4?
Yeah. Yeah, because... was it earlier than that? Because
it was later than that. Far Cry 4 was later. What do you?
No, because there was Far Cry 4, and then there was Primal, and then 5. So
No, it was 4 Primal.
that's what I just said.
Or it was Primal 4, 5.
No, 4 came out first. It was 3, 4, Primal 5. Yeah, look it up. Look it up and prove me right. Uh-huh.
Far Cry 4.
What year? The original one, not the remake.
The
Or the remaster, whatever the hell they call it now.
So Far Cry 3 came out in 2012.
Yeah.
And Far Cry 4 came out after Primal in
Bull-
2016. 2016. Primal came out in 2014. You just have those two confused.
No!
Yeah.
There's no way! Because I had it on my 360.
Far Cry Primal, 2014. I just looked it up to make sure.
You're full of shit.
I'm not.
I'm going to Google it now. No,
I just... Okay.
No, because how would I have had 4 for my 360, but then Primal for my PS4?
See, I had 4 on my PS4. That's why I thought that was right. Because I didn't get my PS4 until...
Well, when did Far Cry 5 come out then?
after 2016.
It came out 2014, you son of a bitch.
I lied, guys.
Oh, dude, I knew it. I knew it,
He
too.
was so heated. Dude, I'm leaving that pause in.
Dude,
Just
oh, no,
waiting.
that's fun.
Just
That's
waiting.
fun. Dude, the people at home are dying right now. 'cause they think
I was
it's
trying
so funny.
so hard not to laugh as you were typing it in viciously.
Dude.
You guys at home might be able to hear the taps on his phone.
Dude, I was...
I
yeah.
don't know about Far Cry. It's not that great.
You like the 5th one?
Again, it's like it's kind of neat the first time you play it, but there's so many times that I've played Far Cry where it's like you get to a certain point and it just feels like a chore. You have to do chores to proceed, and I don't really. Maybe it's just my attention span and my dislike of single player games these days.
Right.
But I just don't like games that. I mean, I say all that, and I was just talking about Minecraft, but Minecraft's a little different though because it doesn't force you to do something in order to proceed to new things. And
Kinda.
no, it really doesn't.
I think Minecraft's one of the most games like that.
Not necessarily. You can get to things. If you want to get there quicker, you make these intricate farms. If you want to get there at a regular pace, you can do that. I'm only doing all these things to get there infinitely quicker. Infinitely quicker. We've literally been playing on that world for maybe 7 hours in total. 8 hours in total. And I'm already getting villagers. And that's like a late game thing.
Right. I don't know, man. It's just...
Regardless, though, there's something different about, like, you can't unlock the rest of the story.
Yeah.
And then also certain things that come later on in the story you can't have. Even through free roam and stuff, you still can't have it until you go do that. And just something about that, it's just frustrating. Yeah, it's just frustrating.
And that makes sense. So, like, the more open world RPGs, like Skyrim or maybe, I don't know, is Elden Ring full?
Kinda.
I don't know. I heard that they were releasing something for it, but we can talk about that in the next episode.
Yeah. No, yeah, I don't really know. And I didn't get very far into Elden Ring. I got far enough that I was starting to have really like a lot of fun. But then,
Life.
Yeah, life. You just have to actually spend a lot of time on Elden Ring.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, all in all, to sum this all up,
We've been busy.
don't go to Olive Garden.
Don't go. I mean, Yeah, don't go to Olive Garden.
Just go to Fazoli's if you want that food.
Mm-hmm. Or Red Lobster, but I'll get into that in the next episode
no,
too.
let's not get into Red Lobster. Gross, dude.
Except for their biscuits.
And then Minecraft is funner than Far Cry.
Which I disagree with. I'd rather replay a Far Cry game than play Minecraft.
That's such a bad opinion.
Nobody will disagree with you.
Yeah, I know. Because I'm right and you're wrong. But,
You're such a 6-year-old, I swear to God.
Says the guy that likes JoJo. Anyway. Anyway, this has been a very fun and interesting episode with the grown-ups of the
Definite variety?
of the definite variety. Yeah, sure. The grown-ups alumni. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed us just kind of chit-chatting. We are going to try, I think for a while now, we're going to try a little bit different format.
Free range podcasting instead of caged.
Yeah. Less topic heavy and more just chit-chatting and shorter as well. Mm-hmm. So maybe it's more consumable one at a time. So
we also might get to a point where we start reading off comments of people's questions and stuff. Maybe do an episode like that.
But that means you guys have to start asking more questions in those comments.
We need more questions.
So, but yeah, well, thanks for joining us again, and we will see you all in the next one.